Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at a comparison between the 27 series Trangia cook system and a 25 series. So you get an idea of the two series together.
Every time I think I'm gonna wake up back in the jungle. Every time I think I'm gonna wake up back in the jungle.
These are the two cook systems. That's the 25. This is an old 25. The newer ones are a little bit different in the way they've made it, but it's the same system. And it's a 27. So you can see straight away the difference in these sizes. I'll put all the measurements in, the width of the kit and the weight of the kit and the pot sizes. I'll put them on the screen so you can see them. Right, let's open them up. This is, like I say, it's I think it's 1980s or earlier. I've got some new kit in here. This is a new kettle, it's a 25 series kettle, brand new. And this is a new pot, brand new. This came in my 24 camp set, which I bought as an add-on just to get something else. But it gives you a lot of stuff, so that's worth looking at. I'll put a link to that video in, don't worry, if you haven't seen it. So straight away, there's your frying pan for the 27 series and the lid and chopping board and strainer. Just push this over. And then here's your strainer and lid for the 25, and so you can see there's a big difference in their sizes for the two discs. Well, I'm going to set these up, then you can look at them standing together so you can see. If you haven't got a Trangia system and you're thinking of buying one, but when you watch the videos of what someone using a 27 or someone using a 25, you can't tell what the difference is because there's no comparison. You need to see them together so you know what you want for your needs. They say to do 3 to 4, the 25 series, 3 to 4 people that is, but you can, I always say that if you're going to cook properly, you need 2 cookers anyway. So you can do one thing and then cook another thing, unless you're a one pot person. So I always carry 2. I always carry a Trangia triangle. Right, this is my 25 series, lower windshield, upper windshield. I've got a gas adapter for this, but this is so old it didn't have the hole, so I had to cut my own in there. And also, it doesn't have the clip, the 3 basic clips that hold it together when you put this on, because you have to do this and twist on the modern one. This one will sit anyway. It doesn't have a clip system, it just sit on there, but it's old. But the new ones have got the clip system. So let's get that on there. We're going to put the frying pans on because then you'll get a good idea of the real size. So there's the differences. That's your 27, 25. You would say there's not a massive difference in it, but when it comes to the size of cooking, yeah, there is a big difference. If you're a lone camper and you're on your own all the time, the 27's fine. If you're going to go out of 2 or 3, I'd go with the 25, because if you're cooking for more than one, even though that's a 2-person pot, it depends how much food you want to eat, but it is really a lone person. I'd call that a lone person. Whereas this one, I'd call it more than two if you like to eat a bit. But then we've got to look at the weights. I'll put all the weights in, don't worry. And there's different versions. You can get the 5s, the 7s, the 2s. It depends on when they call it the 2, it's how many pieces are in the set, or the 5. So this is a 5 set and it's hard anodized, as you can see by the pan. This is the old, and this is before they did all that. This is just aluminium, and I don't know what it was numbered. I'd say it was 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly a 5 as well. Right, so this is size difference. I'm going to give you a look around that. So there's your 25, 27, 25. That's where I cut it for the gas adapter. I'll show you you can probably see it already if you haven't. There's a gas adapter already built into this 27. There, that's the hole for it. The way they've done the holes for the straps, they've punched them. They used to do a riveted on thing here. But don't forget, this is old. The new 25 is going to be similar to this. And this metal, the aluminium, is thicker. Quite a bit thicker on the old system. It's really thin on the new one. That's how things go though in the real world. They just cut costs and they make things thinner and lighter. But it is light set, it's the ultra light. So this one would have been the robust. That's why it's still here after all these years. This is an original pot that came with this system when I bought it, second hand. It's battered, it's been used. This is a new one, which I got in the 24 camp set. So let's bang some pots in. So this is a 1.5 litre pot in the 25 series, and there's two of them. They nest inside each other, but I believe they're the same size. And the same with the 27 series. This is a litre pot, and it nests with this other pot. But even though it nests, it's the same size pot, both litre pots. So you can see the difference in pot size. The 27's inside there, and the 25. There are some extra pots that you don't get with a set, but you can buy separately, and that's the billy cans. I'll show you those as well. So I carry the 27 around me all the time because it's in my pack, and it's just the go-to cooker for me. It's one of my favourite cookers because you get the windshield. Unless you're using a frying pan, then you're above the windshield. Then I put in a section windshield around it all. But the 25 series, because when I go out with people, they always want to cook their own meal. So I don't take it as often because it's too big for me on my own, and I'm not cooking for anyone else. But sometimes I do take it out when people say, oh no, you cook, then I'm good with it. I'll cook it. So the kettles, let's have a look at the kettles. Right, these are the two kettles. So this is it's a 900ml kettle. This is a 450. They call it the litre, and this one a 500, but in theory they aren't. Because you think you can pour up your water in up to this mark, which you can't, because it just fall out a spout. Spout's lower than the top on both kettles. So you'll get a 400, I think it's 400 or 450 in this one, and this one's 900. So that's the 25 series and the 27 series kettle. Pot grippers are the same in both series. It's just a pot gripper. The Trangia burner is the same. There's a Trangia burner. They're exactly the same in both of the series. In fact, the Trangia burner is the same throughout the whole series, apart from the military one. The military one has a bigger burner. Yeah, so that's it. It's just size, really. It's identical kit. It's just size, which everyone knows. Well, I assume you know. The 27, funny enough, it's called 27. 25 is bigger than the 27. When I first looked into this Trangia systems, I thought the bigger number would be a bigger kit. It isn't. The 28 is even smaller. It's just a little pot with a burner. Right, let's have a look at the billy cans. This is the 2.5 litre billy can for the 27 series. The 27 series, when it's packed down, will fit inside this billy can. This makes it the ultimate cook set, because that really creates, in my opinion, this becomes a 25 series because you've got a big pot, so you can cook for quite a few people in this large pot, because you've just basically put this on your 27 and created a big cooker. So that with a lid as well, because then you can cook and everything will reduce down. You don't lose evaporation, which means you have to keep them topping up water. It's brilliant, and it's got a bail arm which you can hang above a fire as a separate cook system, and it will stay where you put it, and it'll stay up, and you can pour with it. So it's a brilliant billy can. 2.5 litres. This billy can is the 4.5 litres, and it's for the 25 series. When the 25 series is all packed away, it will fit inside this billy can. Bail arm exactly the same. You can pour with it, You can hang it above fires, which I've done with this one, you can see. The lid you can use as a plate when you've actually made your food. Massive. Takes a long time to boil the water in this, because don't forget you're above the windshield again, unless you can shield it with something else, so you're going to lose some heat on both of these billy cans. But that is proper group pot cooking. But the billy cans make the system into another level, especially this one for the 27. I think the reason I don't use my 25 series as much is because I got the 27 billy can, and it just gives you the ultimate cook set. It is well worth getting. But if you look at the link at the end where I put up the 24 camp set, I wouldn't go out and buy this on its own, because it's about 19-20 pounds. You can buy a camp set for 25, and you'll see in the camp set you get a brand new kettle, you get a brand new pot, and you get a brand new pot gripper, and it's all in there, and these are like £12 each. So buy the camp set instead of just the billy can. So yeah, that is the 27 versus the 25, so you can see them both together in how they really are. Great cook sets, great cook system. Is what I'd say is about half a litre in it then, because you've got 1.5 litre pot, a 1 litre pot, so you've got half a litre in it when it comes to cooking in the pots. And the billy cans, they aren't part of it, but if you wanted to go that way, you can. The kettle is basically double size, so when you look at their kettles, the 25 against the 27, the kettle is probably about double. This bag is a 25 series bag. I bought it for my 25 series, but I use it for the 27 series with the billy can because it fit in the bag. So if you get a billy can, you need a 25 series bag to fit it in. The two chopping board strainers, I don't think they come with the kits. They might do if you buy a kit that is added, but I bought these separately. They were add-ons because I didn't have them. And they're good because they're chopping boards. So I went out the other day and did a meal, and I forgot I had this in, it was in the lid and I didn't see it, and I didn't think I had a chopping board, so I was messing about, and I really had a chopping board all the time. So just remember you've got the chopping board. But I hope that helps someone look at the differences between sizes. So if you're thinking about buying a set and you don't know which one to get, this will show you the sizes, and I'll do the weights and everything and the dimensions. So I remember looking for a video on YouTube for the differences in between, and I couldn't find anyone doing both sets. They were just doing one or the other, so I couldn't actually see the physical difference between the sets. So I hope it helps someone, and don't forget to subscribe if you like my stuff, and hit the bell so you don't miss anything in the future. Appreciate everybody, appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate the views I get and all of the support, because without you guys I wouldn't have a channel, would I? So thank you very much. See you on the next one. Bye.